Namaste, my dear friends, my dear gods, my dear masters. Namaste, welcome to all of you for this today's session.
Namaste, good morning and good day.
Morning. So my sincere beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, my sincere pranams. Yes. Friends, today's session, Mahavatar Foundation conducting this session, 21 days holistic wellness, batch 3 program, started from 1st September, goes till 22nd September. These are the everyday schedule timings. Right. So today's day 7th, the topics are what is true self, who am I? I will try to understand the most important topic in the spiritual life, spiritual journey. Everyone has to attempt to understand, to analyze, to imbibe within everybody, day in, day out, moment to moment, every minute, every second. We need to remember this. We need to have this sense of the true self, sense of the I. So the second topic is holistic lifestyle. As usual, we'll try to understand one of the topic here. Then we'll try to understand one of the mudra, part of mudra therapy, Apana mudra. Then final question and answers. So friends, we'll try to, in detail, study about this, analyze about this true self now. Basically, it's $1 billion question. So anybody question you, who are you? Who am I? Who is that? Who is she? What is she? What is he? What is it? Nobody has answer. Friends, if you take this question is a puzzle. It's a big puzzle for everybody. If I ask you one question, who are you? You tell your name. You tell your designation. You tell where you are born. I am Ramesh. I am born in Andhra Pradesh. I am born in India. I am a doctor. I am an engineer. I am a professor. So you will be using many names. Many nouns will come. They're all called nouns. Okay. What are those nouns? So nouns means names. So names are many. All those are names. Try to understand. Basically, the names are given for different physical bodies. So there are different physical bodies, different names are given. Okay. That means, so particularly the name is representing a person or a physical body. Designation is also given to a physical body or a person. Okay. But everybody, whenever they try to quote themselves, they try to use one word, I or I am. I am Ramesh. I am Ramesh. I am Suresh. Right? I am Venugopal. Like that, I am is there. I am is the word common to all of us. You can be anybody, you can be any person, or you can be either she or he, whoever it may be. I am is common. That's called pronoun. Friends, try to understand, it is pronoun. Okay. So this is the pronoun. Pronoun is used by all of us all the time. Okay. Whether it is a male or female, we try to use that word. That is pronoun actually. I am. I. Likewise, we try to use this. Okay. So and also me. Me can be used for either male or female. Both will be using it. So both will be using it means it's a common, right? I am is used for all the people across any age, across any gender, across any designation, whoever it may be. However big it is, low it is, poor or rich or any person, anything in this world, everybody use one word, that is I am. I am also used, he, she, it. All these are actually pronouns. They're all called pronouns. She is Renuka. She is some other name. Okay, she is Renuka. She is Priyanka. Likewise, many names also. They try to use that she is a pronoun. C is a pronoun. It is actually, it is a pyramid. It is a book. It is the copper plate. Like that. It is also a pronoun. It is also used for many of the objects. Okay. It is used for many objects. Objects are different objects. They are not same. All are physically they are different. But it is common for everybody. C is common for all the female. E is common for all the male, and I or I am is also used for all the throughout the world. Everybody, either male or female, everybody use I am. I also used. That means all this I am, he, she, it, all these pronouns are used by all of us. Okay, it means it's common to everybody. There is no difference, my dear friends. There is no difference in using these words, whether it is male, female, rich or poor, or the great or lesser. All the everybody will try to use these pronouns. Okay, so that is why we always try to understand. So we as a physical body has got different names, but these pronouns are same to everybody. That is what you need to note down here. One point, that I am, that he, that she, that it. These are all common to everybody. This is nothing but yourself, your self-consciousness. What is there commonly in all of us? Commonly in all of us, this is representing that. Your name is not, your name is representing to your physical body. Ramesh, Suresh, right? Venu, Ramdas, all these are names given to the physical body. But these I, she, it, he, all these are common to everybody. This is representing your self-consciousness, which is within us, within everybody, within all the beings, my friends. It can be an object also, it can be a person also, it can be anything. But it is these all these pronouns are used to represent that is what it is there inside. That is what is there inside. That is called self or self-consciousness, or we can call it as a soul, or we can call it as a spirit, whatever it may be. So try to analyze this in a proper way, friends. Okay. So now, if you try to see our body and mind. So what is the human being made up of? We are a body, we are a mind. That's what we know with the naked eyes. We know that we are a physical body because we are functioning day in, day out. So we also understand that we are using our mind. So that means we are also mind. We are body and mind, right? Body and mind both are actually what? They are changeable. They'll be keep changing. The body will grow age. It will get, it's all organs will be keep growing right from the infant to the old age. The body will be keep changing. It's a impermanent, friends. It's a temporary. Mind is also like that. Mind also grows from one age to other age. Every time it will keep changing. Even in fact, this minute to the next minute also, mind also keep changing, right? So that is why all these names, whichever you say, Ramesh, Suresh, all these names are given to these temporary things, which are body and mind. So for these two things, the name is given. Okay. But whatever is permanent within you, which doesn't have any name, which doesn't have any shape, which doesn't have any form, try to understand this. In Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says very clearly about this, right? So doesn't have formless, shapeless, right? So there is no rupa, nama. All this is beyond everything. It is permanent. It is always existing. So that's what we are trying to understand, that the true analysis of their true self. So this is called true self. This is called as self-consciousness also. So that means the true self is not a body. True self is not the mind. Because mind changes, keep changing. Body also keep changing. One fine day, this body and mind both disappears. At the end of the journey of a person, the both body and mind both disappears. Try to understand. Again, of course, I'm telling the mind here. Mind I'm referring to is a conscious mind, not a subconscious mind. Subconscious mind always exists in this life, next life, after so many lives also. Every life, the subconscious mind always exists. It carries all your past life memories, present lives, and future lives. It all is stored within the subconscious mind. It's also called chitta. Chitta or subconscious mind is permanent, but I'm referring to here, body and mind means mind is a conscious mind, friends. So body and mind, these two are always keep changing. So whatever they keep changing, whatever they are going to disappear, that is not you, that is not me, that is not that. So it is not referring to this the changeable thing. What is exactly the true self? True self is referring to the permanent thing which is unchangeable, so which is not going to change at all. So that's what you need to understand, friends. So all this, the great Vedas, everything, the great Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, they are all revealing the secret behind this, this is the true self, which is revealed by all the spiritual wisdom, through the spiritual wisdom revealed by the Vedas, Vedangas. So they have clearly told we are not this physical body alone. We are the true self. We are beyond this physical body, beyond this physical mind, my dear friends. So we try to understand this particular I in more in a more deeper way. So one thing is whatever I'm trying to tell you here is a logical way of understanding the meaning of the true self. The true self, or I, or C, or it, whatever it may be, they're all referring to the one and same, that is equal to self-consciousness. So we are trying to understand now logically. Logical means using our mind, we are trying to understand. There is another way of understanding this true self, or a I, the meaning of I, or a self consciousness, or what you call a soul, whatever. To understand this true self, the spiritually, that will be through meditation only. That we will try to understand. That I will try to discuss later. Okay. Now we are trying to take a conclusion of this true self through logical way of thinking. The logical way of thinking using mind, we are trying to understand, friends. So now the identification with the body and mind. So whatever your identification of body or your mind, so this is referring to the false self. So many of us see in physical life, you see, if you ask anybody, the first thing what it comes out of him is his own mouth. He say that I am Ramesh, I am an engineer, I am a doctor, I am a software engineer. Only this much it comes. He never says that what is there inside him. He doesn't know. He's not aware of it. So that is a false sense of self. So that is a false. So whatever you are identified with your body, you are identified with your mind, is a false self, my dear friends. It is a false self. It's not a true self. Okay. The true self is often referred to as a I am. I am Ramesh. I am Suresh. So in this Suresh and Ramesh, they are the false self. Okay. That is not the true self. True self is I am. I am, which is consistent and which is permanent and which is same for everybody, all of us, whoever it may be. The total 800 crores of people on this earth planet, this I am is same. That I am, the word what you are using, the pronoun what you are using, that I am is same for all the people, friends. So that is called soul consciousness. That is called self consciousness. That is called spirit consciousness, friends. So let's understand more about this. So you see in English language, as I told you, all these I, you, he, she, it, all are pronouns, right? Used for our names, for our all of us. So that's what now we are trying to understand. So here, when we take the conclusion, I is equal to self, U is equal to self, E is equal to self, C is equal to self, it is equal to self. That means everything is self here. Everything is a self. That means the is equal to soul. So that is what is inside you. So that is why I, you, see, it is equal to self-consciousness or soul consciousness or the true conscious self, true self. That is the true self, which is common, which is existing everywhere, everlasting, friends. Let's understand through Vedas, through the different Vedas, what they quoted about this I or the true self. Okay, let's understand. So Yajurveda says Aham Brahmasmi is equal to I is the Brahman. Friends, try to understand more about this. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham means I. Brahma, that Brahma Padartha, or the Brahman. So I is equal to the Brahman. That means I am equal to I. I means not my name, not my physical body. Try to understand here. So I never refers to this physical body. Okay, this physical mind. Both are not referred through the I. I refers to always is equal to yourself or your that Brahman. The Brahman means that Brahman means again is equal to self or soul consciousness. So the Brahman is the word refers to the common everywhere existing, that is soul consciousness or spirit consciousness, or you can say it's a Brahma Padartha. Brahma Padartha means it exists everywhere, throughout the cosmos, throughout the universe, everywhere it is there. Okay, so that's what we are all. So we are all belong to that. We are all actually that. I am that. So always Nisargadatta Maharaj always try to say, I am that. I am that. You are that. It is that. I am not this physical body. You are not the physical body. He is not the physical body. It is not the physical body. I and he and she and it all refers to spirit consciousness or self consciousness or soul consciousness, my dear friends. So now, Yajurveda also confirms to us, Aham Brahmasmi. I is the Brahman. I is not the body. I is not the body. Physical body is made up of what? Physical body is made up of all the flesh and bones. Okay, flesh and bones, all the organs, they're all constructed by physical five elements. That means all the five elements of the nature, five elements, utilizing that the physical body is constructed. It is going to vanish one or other day. It is not permanent. It is a temporary. That is why the I refers to the permanent thing. I refers to the eternal thing, which is everlasting, ever existing, my dear friends. Now, what Samaveda tells? Samaveda tells Tat Tvam Asi, Tat Tvam Asmi. That means the first one, Yajurveda says, I am that Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. That means I means particularly I am referring to my own self. Okay. I is the Brahman. Now, Tattva means here it is saying that you also the Brahman. The meaning of Tat Tvam Asi. Asmi means you is also Brahman. You is also a Brahman. Then Upanishad, one more thing we found, Soham. Soham means Soham. That means E is I. E is I. So that means he. We are referring to third person. Okay. The first person, I, is Brahman. Second person, you, is also Brahman, as per the Samveda. As per the Upanishad, Soham. So Soham means E is I. Soham. Ham means refers to other person. This is third person, friends. The first person, I. Second person, you. Third person, through Upanishad, Soham word is equal to E is I. So this also you need to remember. Okay. So now we covered I, you, he. Third person also covered. Then I'm going to cover the object. Okay. That is Tat Sat. It is also Brahman. Tat Sat. So tat means that. Okay. Sat means that is Satya. Satyam. That is Brahman. Okay. So there is also called it is also Brahman. Tat Sat means it is also Brahman. These are all Sanskrit words, friends. You need to remember these words so that you can understand the logically how we are arriving to what is self-consciousness, what is the true self. We are trying to analyze and understand more and more through the logical way of understanding, basing the reference of so many Vedas and texts, our great scriptures of ancient India. We are trying to understand all this. Okay. Hence, friends, all these are Brahman. That means I, you, he, it. All these are Brahman as per the Vedas. Okay, try to understand. This is very, very important point. Okay, right. So now next comes to Atharvana Veda. So Atharvana Veda also says, so I am Atma idam Brahman. That means I am Atma, that is equal to Brahman. Okay, I am Atma. I means Atma, that is Atma, idam Brahman, equal to Brahman. What is Brahman now? Brahman is equal to Creator, God, Atman, Soul, Spirit, God, Almighty. God is repeated. Okay. So Atman, Soul, Spirit, God, Almighty, Energy, as per Atharvana Veda. So try to understand this point. Okay. Now, so that means, so I, he, she, it, everything is equal to Brahman. Everything is equal to Brahman. The Brahman is equal to, Brahman is nothing but all this, like whatever we say God. Basically, we all know one thing is God or Almighty, right? So that is also equal to Brahman. So Brahman is equal to I, C, he, it. It means you're all the gods, friends. You're all the gods. This is the inference. This is the inference you need to take. Okay. Right. So let's understand more about this. So this is a logical way of concluding that I, E, C, it is equal to Brahman. Brahman is nothing but God or Almighty or self-consciousness. That is the true self. That is the true self. That the true self of us. Okay, our physical body and mind, that doesn't represent the true self, friends. That doesn't represent the true self. That is not us. So what we are is, we are that. We are that self-consciousness. We are the true self. Okay. So at this point of time, I would like to tell you that Ramana Maharshi used this particularly whenever somebody approach him for the wisdom, right? Always you try to ask them. So you try to find who are you. He always says that you question yourself, what I am, what I am, who are you, what is me. So what is me? That means what is your true form, what is your true self. Always he stress upon that. He never bother about what is his the designation, what is the physical nature, what is his physical status in the world. He never bothered about it. Okay, many of the great scientists and those days great scientists and the president of India, Sarvepalli Radhakrishna, used to go always sit beside Ramana Maharshi. So Ramana Maharshi, he got education up to only 7th standard. Okay, he's not much educated. He left the home at the age of 14 years, and then he reached Arunachala. So and he started doing meditation, started doing his own sadhana. Then slowly, the great amount of practice of sadhana right from the age of 14, he got realized. That's what we are trying to tell here. The true self he came to know. When he came to know the true self, then that's why you see, you observe him. So what is that he wears? He wears only a langoti, a small cloth on his geneticals. Otherwise, he doesn't have any cloth on the top of the body. So that means what? He understood what is this physical body, what is the nature of the physical body, what is the nature of the physical mind. These two are always temporary. Anytime they vanish, friends. It is not defined. It may be a day, it may be a year, it may be 10 years or 100 years. Ultimately, so no matter whatever the person is, whatever the great scholar, whatever the great professor or doctor, he can be a multi-specialist, whatever it may be. One fine day, this physical body, this physical mind, both will disappear. That means what? That is not you. Try to understand. Whichever is physically disappearing, whichever is getting vanished, whichever is temporary, it is not you. What is that you is the true self. The true self which is within everybody. That is why we are all referring, I am, you are. Like we all refer this synonymous. These are actually the pronouns are used by everybody. It means that is the reality. That is the permanent thing which everybody quote. Unknowingly, unconsciously, we use these words. What are those? He, she, it, all these things. I am that. I am Suresh. I am Suresh. Both are different. Try to understand. I am means this is referring to your permanent thing. Suresh means the name given to your physical body. Your parents have given the physical. Your parents are given on the time of the birth. They are given that name. To who? To whom is they are given the name? To your physical body, to your physical mind, which is appeared, which is visible to the naked eyes. What is visible to the naked eyes? The visibility of for the naked eyes is your physical body. Some extent with your behavior, they try to understand that you have got some mind, you have got some thoughts, right? So you are playing your life using that conscious mind, the physical mind. So that is why, so the physical mind and physical body has got the name, that particular name. So it is only limited to this physical life, this particular 100 years of life. That name is permanent, and also, so the name is permanent for this physical body, physical mind, only the span of this 100 years. Beyond that, this name doesn't exist. The person, the physical body or mind doesn't exist. So it is impermanent. What is permanent is I am Suresh, that I am is Praja, that I am, whatever the I am is there, that is permanent, that is eternal. So let's say, many of the people say, Suresh passed away, Ramesh passed away. That means Suresh passed away means, here you try to understand that particularly passing away means who is passing away. The physical body is never passing away. The physical body collapses at that point. It gets merged into the Panchabhutas, right? It is constructed using Panchabhutas. 5 elements, nature 5 elements, and again it goes back and merged with the Panchabhutas or 5 elements, the physical body. Then who is passing away? Suresh passing away, Ramesh passing away means no. The passing away is the which is permanent within him. It was there. As long as that physical body is active, it is working, it is in a live condition, that I am, that is the soul or the self-consciousness within him, it was there, which is passing away, which is going away, which is leaving this world, physical world, and it is going to its own home, my dear friends. So that's how we need to understand. The past, many people say he's passed away, who is no, this is it passed away, or he is passed away, she is passed away. So she is passed away. Okay, she is passed away. Now the moment the she is passed away, that means she or he or it is dead. For example, a dog is dead or a lion is dead. So it is dead. We say that it is a dead. So likewise, so whenever something which is there, the permanent which is there inside anybody, any of us, is passed away, it is gone means, then that body is called dead body. Okay, that name is, now the name will not be there. Nobody will use for the dead body. Nobody use Suresh, Ramesh, all these things. So he says that Suresh is dead, Ramesh is dead. We use that word. That means the dead body which is impermanent, which is lying there. But what is exactly permanent? What is exactly the true self which already passed away? Which reached the higher worlds, my dear friends. So that's how we need to understand the whole concept. Okay, so that's how now. Let's understand so little more concept of this, the particularly the true self. Okay, the true self is only the perception. So like, the true self is responsible for all our actions, my dear friends, for all our actions, for perception, thoughts. How the thoughts are generated. See, we try to pursue many things around us, right? Around us, we try to pursue, we try to understand many things through the what? Through the our 5 senses. We try to understand, we try to visualize, we try to hear, smell, all this through our 5 senses. And also we try to pursue a lot of things that, like appearance or understanding about a particular object or particular thing through our mind. So that means the mind and physical senses are responsible for the physical perception. Okay, the physical perception only they are limited to, right? So they can't pursue the things which are inside you. So how do you pursue the things which are inside you? You try to understand. So these the things which are inside you. So I'm trying to refer that you are the true self, you are the Atmic, you are the Atma, you are the God, you are the Almighty, or you are the spirit consciousness. How do you pursue that? So there's no way of pursuing these things through the physical senses, through your own physical mind, my dear friends. So what will happen is, so obviously, so that's what the practice which we are trying to do all the time. So let's understand, how do we pursue this true self? How do you really get into experience the true self? Let's understand that. So as we keep discussing, as we keep practicing so many days for last 6-7 days, so we have been discussing about the practice of the inner journey or meditation, friends. So we only can pursue this true self, or we can analyze this true self, or we can get into experience the true self is through your own inner journey. Where it exists, friends. So if you talk about the true self or the spirit consciousness or soul consciousness, which is there, where exactly it is existing? It exists within you. Try to understand. When it is existing within you, then it doesn't matter whatever the physical sense, whatever the physical mind you use, you can never reach to that. You can never reach to that. So how do you reach in that case? How do you reach your own inner self? That is the matter we need to understand. So that is why what we do is, whenever you switch off your existing senses, you withdraw all the senses. So that's what we have done in yesterday's day for yesterday. We discussed in Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. There is one thing called Pratyahara. That means withdrawing all the outer senses. You are activating the inner senses, friends. So by activating inner senses, one can realize the true self at one point of time, or any point of time. Definitely you can achieve. That is why here is the importance you need to give for the exactly to the practice of meditation. So what you can do is, what you do in meditation, as we discussed so much, that you withdraw all the outer 5 senses, you close your eyes, You close your, in fact, you are going to close your mind. That means your conscious mind also going to be closed, also going to be switched off. So whenever these two happens, that means your physical body is shut down, all the outer senses are withdrawn, and also your mind is also going to be shut down. Your mind is also going to be withdrawn. By setting down and by emptying all the thoughts, by vacating all the thoughts, you are going to vacate the mind. That means your mind is stopped, your physical body is stopped, then what is going to be activated? So that's what we are trying to understand. We understood in the part of the part and parcel of pratyahara dharana, right? Pratyahara dharana, it refers to all the outer senses, everything is withdrawn. Your mind is also withdrawn. So there are we have five senses. What is the sixth sense, friends? Sixth sense is the mind. So your five senses are withdrawn, your sixth sense is withdrawn. Then what is left over is you're just, you're going inside. You're trying to observe the silence inside. Whenever mind is also withdrawn, so whatever exists within you, that is the sunyasthiti. That is the emptiness. That is the emptiness. That emptiness or that sunyasthiti, that itself is called self-consciousness. That itself is called true self, my dear friends. So now let's understand a little more about this true self. Friends, everybody go for a sleep in the night time, right? Everybody go for this true try to go for the sleep in order to get the physical rest, of course, the mind rest, and also to regain the cosmic energy. In the deep sleep, what happened? Your astral body goes to the astral plane, astral worlds. It sucks the lot of cosmic energy and it come back. So then what happened? By the day morning, what will happen is you are so fresh, you have a lot of energy to play with your own life, friends. So that's how what happened is during the sleep, what happens? You try to observe. Many of the times during the sleep, so you go to the dreams, deep sleep also. When you woke up, what happened? So you always say that I got a great sleep. How do you know this? I got a sound sleep. Who has got? How do you say when you are asleep? When you are asleep, you are permanently in the sleep condition. Still, when you woke up in the morning, so when you woke up in the morning, you say that I got a sound sleep. How did you know this? That means there is something which is always awakeful, even during the sleep. That's why you know this. When you come back from the sleep, then you say that I got a sound sleep, I am relaxed, I got a sound sleep. So all these words you are using, unconsciously you are using. Then that means in the sound sleep, your physical body is just lying down. It doesn't know where it is sleeping also. It doesn't know. Your physical mind is also switched off. Your physical body is also switched off. You lost your identity itself. You are sleeping on the bed. You don't know where you are sleeping also. When you go into the deep sleep, what happened? You don't know where you are sleeping, in which bungalow you are sleeping, in mansion you are sleeping, or you are sleeping in the, the what you call hut you are sleeping, or you are sleeping on the road, footpath or the road. Where you are sleeping, nobody knows. It means you don't know anything about where you are sleeping, what is the condition, what is the status. Then how do you know by the time morning you woke up, I am fresh, I am happy, I am relaxed? How do you know this? It means even during the sleep, of course, your physical body, physical mind is set down, but one thing is not set down, that is your self-consciousness. That is your Atma. Okay, that is your, the true self, which is awakeful, my dear friends, which is awakeful. So that is why you are trying to know that. So that is why when you wake up in the morning, the true self and that Atma, what it knows is how the physical body has taken rest, how mind has mind got the rest. Everything it remembers because it's awakeful, right? It's awakeful means it's watching you. It's watching you. So that means that is awakeful throughout your dream, throughout your dream sleep or sound sleep. It is awakeful. That is what exactly you. That is what exactly me. That is what exactly is he or she. Everybody is that. Okay, I am that, you are that, he is that, she is that. So try to understand this, take this proper understanding about the true self. So this is what we need to understand. At the same time, friends, so when you come out of the sleep, and of course now let's take the meditation. So let's take the meditation or the inner journey. What you need to do is do proper practice of meditation. So that's what the practice of the sadhana, what we have told you, the posture, what we explained. If you keep practicing it, what you are doing is physical mind, physical body, everything switched off, like how you are doing in the sleep, right? But one thing is awakeful. So what it does is it gives an experience. That experience, you will gain it one day or other day, one fine day. See, for example, myself, I practice meditation. Many times I came to know about me. That means during my meditation, when I go deeper into meditation, I will definitely realize that what is my true self. Likewise, thousands of times I realize myself, friends. So same way, similarly, what you will definitely come to know is one thing: when you switch off your mind, when you switch off your physical body, but still you are awakeful means what is that awakeful? That is your true self. That is your self-consciousness, my dear friends. So that is why go inside, make a inner journey, all the outside world you cut off, and try practicing this meditation again and again, again and again. Then you will really come to one fine day. You will come to that understanding that the actual true reality of you, the true form of you, you will definitely pursue. You definitely understand that. There is no doubt about it, my dear friends. So that's how the great masters, many of the masters, see, as I quoted some of the Vedas also for you today. So to understand this true self, right? So likewise, many of the great masters, all the great so-called enlightened masters, Ramana Maharshi, Vivekananda, Swami Vivekananda, Swami Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, right? So Gautam Buddha, Jesus Christ, all these great masters have realized this true self only by the inner journey. Friends, in the deep sleep, in the sound sleep or dream sleep, you never you know logically. Now you understood who is that which is always watchful, who is that always watching and not sleeping. Your physical body is sleeping, your mind is sleeping, but your eye or your self-consciousness or your atma is not sleeping. It is still watchful. It is still. That is why some of the people who came out of the sleep, they try to decode the dreams also. They try to tell the dreams. Who is remembering all these friends? Who is remembering these dreams also? All the dreams are memorized or remembered by your atma, by your soul. That's why when you woke up, what happens now? You are trying to tell about the dreams. In the dream, where you went, what you have seen, whom you have met, everything you are trying to tell. So that means who is watching all these things? That's what you need to understand. That is you. That is that self-consciousness. That is the atma. That is the true self, my dear friends. Likewise, in the meditation, what happens is, though you have closed your eyes, since all the physical senses are removed, all the physical senses are withdrawn, your mind is also withdrawn, then still what happens is you started seeing lot of colors, lot of visions, lot of places you travel, you go to the upper planes of existence, you make a astral travel, you are through your third eye. Once the third eye gets activated in your meditation, see, the meditation is the doorway in order to understand the true self, friends. So the meditation is the key here. That means all your spiritual practices, whatever you do, they are the key practices in order to understand the true self, not all the other physical practices, my dear friends. How much ever a great engineer you are, how much ever the great a CEO of the company or MD of the company, you can never realize the true self, my dear friends. Try to understand. There is no way, there is no access to it. Where is the access? You're only going outward into the other world, outside world. Wherever you go, whatever you see, all are impermanent things. Okay, today it is there, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, or in a next 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, it doesn't exist. It is no more. It is vanished from the physical world. So that means what? You are go outward, whatever the traveling you are doing, you go to this country, that country, you can never understand the meaning of true self, my friends. You can never realize the true self. See, many people go to this temple, that temple, go to this guru, that guru, and he goes to the different deity. Somebody says, go to this, go to there, your karmas will be removed, and you get a relief, and you will understand, you can visit the God, you can darshan the God. All this is outward things, my dear friends. There's nothing outside. I'm telling you again and again. There's nothing outside. When you close your eyes, see, during the sleep also, when you close the eyes, when you are closed your, you set down your physical body, you have closed your mind, right? You are under just lying on the bed or whatever, but you still have that awakeful, that consciousness which is working. That's the real form of you. That is the true self, my dear friends. In the same way, see, this also can be realized through your practice of meditation. There is no other shortcut way. There is no other method in order to understand the true self. So that means when you close your eyes, you close your entire physical senses, you are closed, still you are seeing something inside. Okay, with your physical eyes closed, but one thing is, with a great amount of cosmic energy, so what will happen is your third eye gets activated. This Agnihotra, that is a soul eye, my dear friends. So it has got all the powers in order to see the past life, future life, current life, and to understand about all the mysteries of the life, mysteries of the entire cosmos, universe, and to in order to understand, in order to communicate with the higher world masters, all the who are the great masters who passed away, got enlightened on this earth planet, everybody who passed away. So you can communicate with them, you can reach them. How do you reach? How do you communicate? Only with your third eye senses activate. The inner senses get activated. Your astral travel give you a power in order to travel to any planet, any galaxy, any other world in this universe, my dear friends. That is how what happened is, when all physical senses and physical mind and everything closed, still something is working within you. That is going to give all these powers. So that is why in everybody's life, one must not discontinue meditation. Everybody must continue day in, day out. You must continue this meditation practice, my dear friends. So in this lifetime, or next lifetime, or 10 lives, or on next lifetime also, whatever it may be, whatever the lifetime, number of lifetimes it may be, you will definitely come to the understanding of your true self. But keep practicing. Always keep practicing. Keep practicing. Keep continuing in your life, my dear friends. Never discontinue the meditation. So that's how through meditation you can get something called you understand your true self, or you can say that you can get a self-realization, or you can get the enlightenment. So that's only the way which I explained part of the first Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. I went into detailed discussion. So how your practice will be, where you reach, how do you travel, the whole inner journey. I tried to explain you there. So similarly, to understand the true self, that is our actual self, my dear friends. So when we understand this, what is the benefit, my dear friends? When we understand this true self, when we understand the true self, when we experience it. See, experiences matter here. So I told about logical way of understanding the true self, but it only stay in your mind for some time, maybe today or tomorrow. You forget that. So you definitely forget it. When you forget it, what happened? Again, you come back to the physical senses and the physical world and the physical meaning of you. What is the physical meaning of you? Physical meaning of you is you are a physical body, you are a mind. That's all you know. You operate with that. So when you operate with that, what happened? You suffer with a lot of, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, macharya, all these arisat vargas. You'll be suffering with them. You'll be suffering. You are identified by a physical mind, physical body, like you have an ego, lot of attachment, lot of desires, lot of greediness. Okay. So with all these things, you'll be suffering because you are identified with your physical body, physical mind. That's all what you know. So that's why what we say, we try to say that gain some spiritual experiences through meditation. Gain the experience of your true self. When you experience that true self, or see the real of you, that is what exactly inside you, that is the permanent and everlasting thing. Once you experience that through meditation, through your spiritual practices, definitely you are a changed person. You are a changed person. You are going to be the new person, new of you. So far what happened? Old of you. Now what you get? You get a new of you. So that's what the exact meaning of the self-realization. That is the exact meaning of the enlightenment, my dear friends. So that is why everyone of us must take this spiritual practice on the regular basis and try to gain through your inner journey, through your sadhana. You must reach to that condition. When you get that spiritual experience, so in one day or for other day, definitely this experience is going to give you a new lease of life. The new shape of life it gives you. So because now you know who are you, who am I, you know very well, then you operate out of it. When you operate out of it, what happens? You will never be attached to anything. It can be a property, it can be your wife or the husband or whoever it may be. So you never go into dukkha. You always will be in dukkha rahitya. So when you get dukkha rahitya, what happens? You never attempt to do some negative karmas. You never attempt to do a bad practices. You never cheat others, right? You do so happily, joyfully, because you understand your true form. your true self, your true reality. Now you understood. When you understood what happened, you operate out of it. When you operate out of it, definitely you are no more attached to this physical world. You are definitely, you can play your role very well. Of course, as an engineer, as a doctor, you can play so nicely because you don't have this kama, krodha, lobha, mada, macharya, all these 6 qualities. You are out of it. You are already crossed all this. That means all these physical boundaries you have crossed. You have seen it. You experienced it. So now with your spiritual experiences, when you operate what happen, any work will become a great work, my dear friends. That's what in Bhagavad Gita also, Sri Krishna says, Yogi Bhava Arjuna. Always he says to the Arjuna, you become a yogi first. That means you take a spiritual experience. What is spiritual experience? That means understanding about yourself, the true form you try to understand, the true self you try to realize. First you realize that, then go to the war. Otherwise, if you go and stand in the war, you always understand that he is a physical body. All other people who are opponents standing in front of him, he think that they are all physical bodies. He don't know what is the true reality within him, within them. He doesn't know the true reality. When he doesn't understand the true reality, what he try to do is he try to think about himself as a physical body, mind, and all other people, opponents are also like Kauravas. All the Kauravas, he think that they are all physical bodies. They are the physical mind. That much only he knows. Before the self-realization, before making a darshan of his own true self. Now, once he got the true form by himself, he experienced through spiritual practices by doing yoga, that is why he says Yogi Bhava Arjuna. So once he became a yogi, what happened? He understood everything. That means everybody is a soul consciousness. I am a soul consciousness. It doesn't matter, even the physical body is removed. His soul consciousness always exists. It goes to the other world. It goes to the upper world. So when he got that sense of the true form, true self, then he started doing the war. He started participating in the war. He killed all of the Kauravas. So that's what the actual meaning of the true self. My dear friends, let's understand this true self by merely practicing of your meditation, your sadhana, your own sadhana. So be consistent, be a regular practitioner of this meditation. One day or other day, every one of us, every one of you definitely understand the true self. Okay, let's go to the practice of meditation today. So all the people already who know the meditation, start sitting in meditation. Who doesn't know the meditation, follow my guidelines. Switch off your lights, remove your spectacles. No lights should be there around you. Switch off. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Start observing your natural breath. Start observing your natural breath. You are relaxed completely. You got the great clarity of you now, today, through this session. You got real understanding of you. Then now, forget about your body, forget about physical mind. Your physical body, your physical mind, forget about everything. Just go and spend your time with your true form, with your true self. That's what the meditation is. Be with your natural friend, be with your natural breath. Only the breath observation will make you to realize the true self, the true form of you. Mind has to be stopped, physical senses has to be withdrawn, and only the thing which is going in, coming out, the natural flow of breath will only exist. Just be an observer for this, be a witness for this. No thoughts are important now for you. There is no question of any thought. Forget about all the thoughts. Just you are as important for you. You are with yourself. That's only the important thing for you now. that emptiness, that vacuum, that is you. That is the self-consciousness. Try to achieve that emptiness more and more, time and again, now and then, all the time, everywhere, anytime. Try to get more and more emptiness. Try to create more and more vacuum within your mind, between one thought to other thought. Create as much as widen as possible, as much as the gap as possible. There shouldn't be any thoughts. If at all thoughts are coming, the gap must be widened day by day with your own practice. One fine day, all the thoughts will be erased, emptied. That is the real state of you. That is your self-consciousness. That is your true form. The true form will give you all the experiences of your inner. It educates you all about the inner world and the other worlds, higher frequency worlds. It will connect you. Physical world is not your real home. Your real home is in the other world. This is a picnic. You came to the picnic on this physical world. You'll come here, you'll enjoy, you'll go back. You learn something here, you do something here, then you leave this physical body here, and then you'll go back. Who is going back? That your true self is going back. Where it is going? It is going to your own home. Your home is there. Your home is not here. You are not permanent here. Hence, your home is not here. Your home is always in the higher worlds. You exist there always. You are permanently there. Now and then you come here and go. Like how you go to the picnic, now and then go to a particular place. Anywhere you want to visit some place, you'll go there and come back. Similarly, you come here, do something, and then go back. All world is a stage. We are mere actors. We struct and fume, do our duty, and depart. The Shakespeare, great poet, Shakespeare says, be with your natural flow of breath that connects, that shows you the path to realize your true form. Aham Brahmasmi, I am that Brahman. Tattvamasi, you are that Brahman. Tat Sat, it is that Brahman. Soham, he is that Brahman. All are Brahman. All are Atman. All are self-consciousness. There is no difference. Everything is equal to God. Everything is equal to Almighty. Everything is equal to Creator. We are that gods. We are that Almighty. It is right in your inside you, rightly presented inside you. There is nothing outside. It's already existing within you. That's what you need to realize. That's what you need to understand. You need to make a darshan of yourself, for which you don't need to travel outside. Not even outside of your own body. Not even outside of your home. No need to travel anywhere. No need to go out of your body at all. Go inside your body. You have the entire universe. All the universe is residing within you. All the galaxies, all the stars, all the planets, the complete wisdom of that, which is available within you. It will be revealed through your own practice of meditation. Your own practice of meditation. Meditation, meditation, meditation. Once you understand, realize your true form, the self-realization happens, your life becomes a celebration. You know the true reality of you now. All other things in the physical world, you can understand the reality of all those through meditation. They're all smaller things for you now. You already understood the greater thing within you. Then all other things appears nothing for you, nothing importance. Already you got the important thing within you. You realized there's nothing outside to understand which is more important than understanding about your own true self, true form. Be with your natural breath. Any thoughts comes to you, cut off the thoughts right away. Come back to the breath. Do not travel with any of the thought. Do not analyze any thought. You are just observing. You are a witness for your natural flow of breath. Last 2 minutes, be with your breath. Last 2 minutes. Be with your natural breath. Observe your natural breath. Realize yourself. Always remember, the God is within you. Yourself is there within you. You are not this physical body, flesh and bones. You are the true self, true self. It is always there within you. Do not worry about any other things outside. Don't hesitate. Don't fear. Don't worry about all other outside things happening in your life. Since you are already God, since you are already a true self, which is very much with you all the time. When you are awake, when you are in the sleep, every time it is within you. It is watching you. It is helping you. It is guiding you. It is monitoring you. It's controlling all the things, in and out, whatever you do with the physical body. Physical body is a tool, it's an instrument. It doesn't know anything. All the power, all the wisdom, all the activation, all the senses, your physical senses, only works with the help of your true self. Your true self is a driver. It is going to drive your physical body, your physical mind. Nobody is there to guide you. Your true self is always there to guide you from your inside. Trust in it. Believe in it. Go with it. You'll be always happy, joyful, blissful in your entire life. You're not affected by any outside circumstances anymore. Once you get self-realization, once you get enlightened. That's why every one of us, first thing we must become a yogi, we must become master, we must get self-realization. For all the children, you must teach this. First, they must understand the true identity of themselves. Children are God. They are already remembering their own true self. That is why all the time they are happy. All the times they are leading blissful life. We are all the adults forgot this true identity. Again, we have to regain, to understand, realize the true self. Then we become blissful beings. Against any situations happening in your life, any difficulties comes in your life, remember only one thing. Try to realize only one thing. Your true form, your true self. Everything goes away, disappear from your life instantly. The moment you remember, you recollect that you are the true form, you are the true self, you are that God, then everything goes out of your life. Whatever the kind of depression, sickness, unhappiness, losses, any mental depression, mental torture, everything will go out of your life. The moment you realize The moment you recollect your true form of identity, you are that. You are already that. You don't need to connect anything. Only thing, through your empty state of mind, through your meditation, it is easier to experience the true identity of yourself. The true self can be easily accessible through your inner journey, your practice of meditation. We always practice of meditation, all the times. Whenever you don't have anything to do work, physical work, go into meditation. Reconnect. Always try to access the inner energy, the inner journey. Make the inner journey all the times. Whenever you are at leisure, try practicing only meditation. Except meditation is nothing to do in this physical world, which is so great, which is never comparable with meditation. Last final 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Be with your natural breath. Last 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take away your hands, slowly open your eyes. Yes, friends, please come back. Today, part of the holistic lifestyle, we try to understand about maida and bakery products. So, what the pictures I am displaying here, your bread or all of the whatever the bakery items, bakery products you buy outside in the bakeries, right? Nowadays, many people as instant food, the fast food. So they try to use all these kind of varieties. So now the KFC, McDonald's, they're all making a lot of burger, pizza, all these these things they make, noodles they make, and they make a lot of especially the in bakery. Many of us, always try to purchase the bread, right? The bakery bread. So likewise, these are all the items which are made using the maida, friends. That means all your bakery products are which are made with the help of maida. How these bakery products are made? Maida, sugar, fat. Okay, that fat I'll try to explain what that fat they are using, especially. So the maida is a one thing, the fat is one thing, sugar is one thing. These three are the ingredients of all the bakery products, friends. So let's go into this. Now, see, if you eat any bakery products, maida-based products, first of all, what is maida? How it is made up of? That you need to understand. See, maida is made by adding, especially the alloxin and benzoic acid. These two are the chemicals they add into the wheat flour. So by adding these two, what will happen is they try to make maida. Maida is equal to wheat flour plus alloxin and benzoic acid. These are very the chemical substances. They are very poisonous, friends. So they add these things so that in order to get the softness, also the self life, in order to get the self life for all that, they try to, because otherwise the wheat flour, so it becomes so soft and becomes so flexible only after adding these chemicals, and also for a self life of all the products what they make. So they try to add the alloxin and benzoic acid The moment you are eating any bakery product, try to understand not only the wheat flour is going to your stomach, along with that, the alloxan has gone, benzoic has also gone into your stomach. So what is going to do? Is going to do lot of damage, my dear friends. So because of the these maida products, what happen? So slowly, your the pancreas beta cells will get died slowly. So that means the pancreas work functioning, the pancreas work will get disturbed because of the cells get die by eating all these chemicals along with the wheat flour. Especially by eating these maida products within 10 minutes, eating of these foods, what happen? It start generating glucose into the gushing, like rushing the glucose levels into your blood. So that means, so you get your sugar levels increased more and more by eating this glucose. So by eating this particular, all these bakery product, whatever it may be, bakery and so-called the modern burgers, noodles, pizzas, whatever you eat, cakes, biscuits, whatever you're eating, which are all made up of the maida only. But within 10 minutes of eating, the amount of glucose will be released, the digestion will happen. So, and within 10 minutes, that the rushing of this glucose enters into the physical blood. So then the sugar levels will increase like anything. So that is why what happened. So this is not only going to worsen the present diabetic patients, but also it creates a lot of new diabetic patients, my dear friends. This is the meaning of that. So the existing diabetic patients will be always with the diabetic permanently, and it's also creating new diabetic patients. Why it's creating? Because the pancreas cells are getting died. So when pancreas cells are getting died, the pancreas is the one which is responsible for creating the insulin, for producing the natural insulin, my dear friends. If natural insulin is not produced, then you will be always be diabetic, and you need to take the external side, you have to start taking the insulin. See, many of the times nowadays, friends, you observe the current generation kids or children, most of the time they are eating this kind of food nowadays, in the cities especially. So when they are eating this, what's happening? They are getting type 2 diabetes, number one, at the lower age. At the same time, they are becoming obese. That means a lot of obesity is getting increased. Why obesity, friends? All these are glucose-based items. The excessive glucose goes into the physical blood. I told you, when the physical blood, if it gets excessive glucose, it tries to convert into fat, triglycerides, and glucogen. So these are all going to be pasted in the form of the fat. It will be stored inside the body in every place, different place of the physical body. Then you become obesity, like you get obesity. That's very dangerous, friends. So try to not use this. Always try to avoid. Go with the millet-based biscuit, millet-based, all the millet-based are available. So what happens is, so this especially bakery products, whatever you're eating, it's based on the wheat flour. So wheat flour, already I told you, in the wheat flour itself, there is substance called gluten, and also it's having very less amount of fiber. It's almost like, the amount of fiber is only 0.2 grams out of 100 grams of the wheat grains. So it means very less amount of fiber is there. So it's not going to be useful at all, the fiberless component. Friends, other thing is, so how they are going to, make this fat which is mixed with the maida, sugar, fat, I told, to make any bakery product, right? So now how the fat is created, you see here. So I'm trying to explain you. The fat is, like if you take a meat industry, all the meat industries produce lot of wastage of the fat. So they take all this fat, they try to burn it, and they try to, boil, so much boiling they do. On the top, when they're boiling all this fat, the meat industry fat, so then they try to get a one top layer, that's a cream layer on the top of the all this fat when they are boiling it. So that particular cream they use, that is being used as a the fat element, which is mixed with this maida, that means the wheat flour, and as well this particularly sugar. So maida plus sugar plus this fat, they'll mix it, and they will make all the bakery products. What are the bakery products you are seeing? They are making with the mix of all these things, friends. So that is why your bakery products are being made by mixing this fat with maida and sugar. This particular fat. It means what? If somebody is feeling that I am a vegetarian, I'm eating all these bakery products, you're not a vegetarian. You are becoming a non-vegetarian. You yourself is becoming a non-vegetarian by eating the bakery products. So try avoiding all the bakery products, friends. So these are the side effects. These are the These are kind of the complete understanding of bakery products. So try avoiding this. Go with the millet-based products as much as possible. Very much available now. So now, one of the mudras we'll see now today. Part of our mudras. Now we are trying to understand Apana Mudra. It's very powerful and very useful in our daily life, my dear friends. So let's understand this. So the Apana Mudra, especially, it's called purification mudra, concerned with the expulsion of waste matter like sweat, urine, stools. So all these three, if they go out properly from our physical body, friends, that's called detoxification of the physical body. Our body will be purified. When it be purified, your sweat must be expelled out properly, your urine must be expelled out properly, and stools must be properly go out. That means no constipation at all. So to make sure all these functions are properly happening, this Apana Mudra will be much helpful. That's why it's called purification mudra. So this Apana Vayu, so we have told the 5 Pancha Pranas are there. One of the Pancha Prana is Apana Vayu. We told you already, Pana, Apana, Samana, Udana, Vyana. These are the 5 Pancha Pranas in the energy body. Is one of the Apana Mudra, the Apana Vayu is there, which is operating always below the navel region, the physical body. All the excretion things, it takes care, my dear friends. It operates that pranic energy, which works always below the navel region in your physical body. So how it is to be formed, friends, try to understand the formation now. See, observe me. So your ring finger, middle finger, take the tip of those, join with the tip of the thumb. Likewise, other 2 fingers straight upward. This is called Apana Mudra. Okay, Apana Mudra. Try practicing the both hands. Gently touch. Okay, this Apana Mudra. It's a very useful mudra. Let's see the benefits. Some of the great benefits of it, friends. So this mudra, this particular mudra, if you practice along with the prana mudra, I told in the previous classes, one of the diabetic mudra, I explained. So the diabetic mudra is to be the Apana mudra plus prana mudra. I explained earlier how you can control the diabetes very well by practicing this particular Apana mudra along with prana mudra. Apana mudra for 15 minutes, prana mudra for 15 minutes. If you do regularly, what happens is your diabetic will be under very much control. Of course, you can practice maybe some extent of pranayama also. Pranayama is also good. So you can do some pranayama, but always, every day, you must practice this Apana Mudra plus the Prana Mudra, both. Apana Mudra for 15 minutes, Prana Mudra for 15 minutes. It will very well control the diabetes. Next. So other benefit is it's almost going to be control or regularize the menstruation cycle for women, my dear friends. Very useful mudra. It will try to regularize. And also it eases out the child normal painless delivery, my dear friends. What you need to do is anybody who's pregnant, they must start practicing only 1 month before the delivery, not all the time, friends. 1 month just before the delivery, start practicing mudra every day, 10 minutes each time you practice. In number of time you can practice, but just 1 month before, start practicing this. It will make sure that the painless, easy, normal delivery, friends. And also, it removes, of course, constipation, stomach pain. Anybody gets hiccups, you put this mudra. And anybody get tooth pain, you use this mudra. And so also acidity is very well controlled. If somebody is having acidity, use this mudra, it will be very much controlled. Anytime you can practice minimum 15 minutes and more than 15 minutes, no problem. 1 is 10, 2 times, 3 times. How many number of times you can practice, no issue, right? So, and also migraine is going to be cured with this mudra, followed by Jnana Mudra. Jnana Mudra is this, okay? So you know the Jnana Mudra, right? The Jnana Mudra is this, okay? Chin Mudra, Jnana Mudra. So what you do is whenever somebody is having a migraine headache, what they have to do is this mudra for half an hour, followed by your Jnana Mudra for half an hour. It's enough. So if you do this, your migraine will be eliminated, okay? So friends, this is about mudra therapy. Let's have your questions and sharing of experiences. Yes. Anybody having questions on the spiritual concept, holistic life, or mudra? Please ask. We'll be ending the session in another 5 minutes. Yes. Yes.
Sir,
Yes. If you have no questions, share your experience. What did you feel? Some of you, maybe 3-4 people, you can share your experience. Then we'll close the session. If you have no questions.
hello.
Yes. Geetanjali, tell me. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Morning. Yeah.
I want to ask, instead of biscuit like maida biscuit or any snack, what can you take instead of maida? What can you take?
Millets based biscuits are there.
Okay, so children
Which
can
are,
take it. It is good for them.
Everybody can take that. See, whichever made in your home or whichever made outside also, millet based, they don't add this all these kind of chemicals and maida and fat. All these are not there. Okay.
Okay.
Many of us, see, whatever we are doing outside, many of us doesn't know. We are not properly aware of these things. That is why we start eating everything. Whatever available outside, we have to start eating. But very rarely, with no option left, you may eat.
Yes,
So,
sir.
but many of the times, every day you go to bakery and eat. Every day you go to bakery and eat. You feel that I am a vegetarian. How come you become a vegetarian now? Tell me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Yes. So, yes. Any other people, they want to share the experience? How did they feel about the session? They can spare. They can explain in 2-3 words.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, last 7 days I am practicing the meditations. Through that meditations, I feel something good, sir. Means we say there is 7 chakras.
Yeah.
7 chakras. In that, I feel Anahata chakra. Sometimes when we are meditating, so we feel that the Anahata chakra is activated. Means it is spreading something. Entire chest, sir. Just we feel here, and it is little. It is going to spreading like that. I'm feeling through the meditation, sir.
That is the
So it is very,
possibility. Yeah.
sir. It is
Definitely,
a good experience, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, everyone must practice. That's what I'm telling. All of
Yes,
you,
sir.
you have to practice in the daytime.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Night time, daytime, you start practicing this meditation, simple meditation, very simple meditation. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So no need to worry much. And especially on the concept, you have to review the videos again and again, because the
Okay, sir.
concept flows from one end to other end. So no idea like how it is flown throughout the speech. So you
Yes,
have to
sir.
review again and again. Then only you can make a real understanding of it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And sometimes when I am talking to someone else, then at that times I feel in backside there will be some chakra that is a Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana, Manipura chakra behind the back. I feel there is some vibrations. While I'm talking with someone else, I feel some vibrations there. So that also maybe activated, I think. So
It will go through
practicing, okay.
everything. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. Just keep doing practice of meditation and do all your works. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And especially with the today's concept, you must understand very well. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So inside you already there is a God.
Yes, sir.
You are already that God.
Yes,
You
sir.
have that power within you. That's you can say like the immense power. It's the extraordinary power is there within you.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Within you, when there is extraordinary power, when you have infinite power within you, you're already that. You're already that. Then why do you worry about all outside things and all about outside worries, anxiety, stress, pain? Don't worry about it all. It's nothing for you. In front of this infinite power within you, everything is nothing. It's all trivial things. They are very small things. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Don't worry about it all. Anything
Yes,
you
sir.
lose, let's say you lose property, you lose financially, you lose whatnot. Everything is lost from you. Don't worry.
Yes.
you have your soul consciousness, your power of, the inner consciousness very much with you.
Yes, sir.
God is there with you. God is there within you.
Yes.
It will take care of you.
Yes.
Don't lose your coolness, temper, the kind of the peace, all these things. You don't need to lose at all. You don't need to worry at all.
Yes, sir.
So powerful. You are infinite.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So likewise, friends, all of you must share your experience, how you are feeling in meditation. So you are practicing meditation, definitely you must share your experience, okay?
Yes,
With
sir.
others.
One small thing.
Yes.
The experience after meditation every day is not the same, of course, that everybody experiences.
Yes.
So once in a while only, like the experience our good friend just now said, we experience. That day we feel like hitting the roof. On other days, sometimes we even feel tired after meditation.
Correct.
Of course, we have to get rid of it by continuously
Practice.
being at it. This is my experience.
Sure. What will happen is in one day after meditation, because you are a beginner practice for the practice of meditation, you are hit with a lot of thoughts. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have been meditating from many years,
Yes.
but not many number of times for lack of time. Because I have my husband is afflicted with Parkinson's. I have to attend to him all the time. So in between, I practice meditation, mudras, everything.
Sure. And practice meditation more, and mudra whenever you need, you do it. But practice meditation more and more, because I will tell you the inner power, which is superior than any other power, any other energy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That inner power.
I just wanted to share this experience.
Definitely keep doing
Because
that.
not everybody will feel very elated soon after meditation.
No,
but they have to keep doing it so that you can get into that exalted feeling.
Yes. See, the moment the number of thoughts comes down, obviously they feel like so fresh. Okay. So in meditation,
there is a state between thoughts hurrying and coming into you. Yeah. And then the next stage, not thoughts, not many thoughts, or just one thought or fading away thought, but not exactly feeling very at peace with yourself. To become, get into that stage of being at peace with yourself takes a long time. It's like, I'm a teacher, so I will give an analogy. If you study hard, to go from third class marks to second class marks, quite fast. Second class marks to first class marks, not so fast. First class marks to distinction marks, not at all very fast. Yeah. But once after 75, every mark you take a lot of time, attention, effort, steadfastness, tenacity, so many things. Yes. So even one of these factors fails, there is a setback. Definitely. So to get that no thought of absolute meditation aspect is quite, a long journey. That is my personal feeling.
Definitely. That's a consistent practice. Okay. The consistent sadhana. Sadhana must be continuous. Yes. Whether you get a great experience, no experience, or many of experiences, doesn't matter. Just continue the practice of meditation. That's all. So that will ensure one day or for the other day. Yes. Definitely, it will put you into the highest state of consciousness. It will take you to that level of consciousness.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You wanted the participants to share their experiences.
Yes. I think
so. I thought of coming out with my
what
experience.
You need to do is, whoever is practicing meditation regularly, everybody must practice regularly. That's the first note you have to take. Okay. Yes. The second thing is, whoever is practicing, they must express themselves. Okay. Gitanjali, can you express how you are feeling in meditation?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I am the beginners in this field. From 10 to 7 to 8 days, I feel better, and I feel something different things. But I want to ask Another question, sir. Sir, from this meditation, can we activate our chakras or any some different things
No,
to know?
yeah, no need to activate any chakra. No forceful.
Okay.
There is no question of forceful, activation of any chakra. All
Okay.
this will happen by default. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay,
Just
sir.
you need to make sure that you get into, the no mind state, thoughtless state you get into, and start receiving cosmic energy more and more. Then it cleans
Yes.
up all your energy body. It cleans up all 72,000 nadis. Okay.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
chakra is actually a connection or a center point to many of the nadis. Many of the nadis are there, no? Within your energy body, there are 72,000 nadis are there. Okay.
Ah.
So many of the nadis, in 72,000 nadis, some of the nadis are terminated here. Some of the nadis are terminated here. Some of the nadis are terminated Anahata chakra. Some of the nadis are terminated in Manipura chakra. Then
Yeah.
Swadhisthana. Then Mooladhara. So all these nadis are terminated. They are the centers. Nadi center. You can say like something nodes. So the node is
Yes.
connected with many of the nadis surrounding it. Okay. So these nadis also connected to the many of the organs. For example, the nadis which are the Mooladhara chakra, which is connected to the all reproductive organs. Okay. So then what will happen? All the nadis connected to the reproductive organs will come and terminate at that particular center. That's why we call it as a chakra. Chakra means it's a circle. Okay, it's a circle wherein the energy center, it's an energy center or a nadi center or a kind of a node it is. So that energy node, energy center, energy chakra, that is where lot of nadis gets come and terminated at that point. Okay, so now when you receive more and more cosmic energy, the cosmic energy flows through the different nadis at every different part of the body. Then the first thing what happens is when it flows inside, the number of nadis gets cleansed. Okay, when the cleansing happen, obviously when the nadis gets cleansed, first of all the nadis connected to Mooladhara chakra gets cleansed. Then Mooladhara chakra will be activated. Okay, likewise the nadis which are connected to Swadhisthana, once those nadis gets cleansed, all the blockages inside that nadis are cleansed with the flushing of your cosmic energy more and more when you are taking inside the deep meditation, right? So that happens. So then obviously the nadis are cleansed, the blockages are removed in those nadis which are connected to Swadhisthana, then Swadhisthana chakra will be activated automatically. Okay, you don't need to worry much. You should never force all this chakra meditation outside, whatever the meditation they suggest. So by doing which, what happens? Sometimes the imbalance gets created.
Yes.
So when the
That's
imbalance
why I'm asking.
in the imbalance gets created, you feel worried. You'll become imbalanced in your behavior, your energy systems, everything get disturbed. Okay, try not doing this. Okay, always try to do your simple meditation, the deep meditation state. You always try to achieve it. All this cleansing is automatic. All the activation of chakras is automatic. Once all the chakras gets activated, your Sushumna Nadi gets activated. The Sushumna Nadi is flowing from the head to the down to all the connecting all the chakras. That is the one prime nadi. It's a very prime important nadi which is flowing through the entire system through the spinal cord. Okay, connecting all the chakras. I'm telling you, connecting all the chakras which is connected. So then the flow of energy through the Sushumna nadi, when it is proper, when it is without any discontinuity, if it is going through from top to bottom, then what will happen is your kundalini energy will be taken away from the bottom to the Agnya chakra. Then your third eye gets activated. Okay, it all is a process, my friends. It's a process. Don't worry. Just worry about your thoughtless state of mind. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. And I think you should also, Sangeeta, can you speak? Always try to express. So tomorrow onwards, we will call the names one by one. You express what you felt in the meditation, because already you are in the 7th day. I feel and I hope you must be achieving more and more thoughtless mind, thoughtless state. That is very important. Okay. Yes, Sangeeta, can you express?
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, namaskar.
This
Yes, how did you feel? Yes.
very different experience. So I have one question. If we are doing yoga with this, so when we should do this meditation, meaning
Right.
after finish yoga, it is going to help. And the second question is, when time of meditation, I'm getting sleepy.
Okay.
One, two time, so I sleep also. So is something wrong in this, or
Okay.
I-
Only that much, right? I will answer your question. First question. See, yogasanas are the physical exercises. Okay. They release the muscle stress, muscle tension and stress. Okay. It is advisable to do some minimum asanas, Surya Namaskar, or some stretchings you do for the physical body. Then go for meditation. That's much helpful. Okay. Because your physical stress is removed, what will happen? You are relaxed already. You got relaxed. Then what happen if you go into meditation? Your meditation sets in a proper way. You can dive into the meditation more and more. Okay, that's number one question. Number two question, which you asked, you are getting sleep after the meditation. I mean, during the meditation state, you are doing meditation, then you are getting sleep. Yes, of course. What happens is when you really make your thoughts empty, when you're trying to in the process of making your thoughts empty, you receive a lot of cosmic energy. Okay, so that's the first time maybe you are receiving that kind of energy. Okay, then your body, especially what happened, it's a different for everyone. All these experiences are different for different persons. Okay, some of you get this kind of experience because your physical body, especially your mental body, needs more rest. Okay, then the meditation, what it happens is when you go into the good state of meditation, it brings automatically a sleep for your physical body because it needs rest. Your physical body, your mental body needs some rest. Okay, doesn't matter. This will stay for some time. This experience will stay for some time. After some time, what happens? It will go away. See, I'll tell you, in the yogic state, whatever happens, you need to accept it. Okay? Don't reject it or don't try to analyze it. Many times, what happens, people are confused by analyzing the things, what's happening to them. In the yogic state, in the yoga state, in the meditation state, what you need to do is accept whatever happening to you, enjoy that. And see, for example, you are getting again and again, what happened? You try to, put some water on the, ice, for example, right? And then clean your eyes and then come and sit again. Okay. So try to sit erected, like, your back erected like this. Okay. So try to do some small change in the posture. Okay. So that, your sleep goes away. No problem. Otherwise, still it's coming means you enjoy that, go into the sleep, have a nice sleep and come back. Okay. Doesn't matter. It becomes a yoga nidra. It becomes a yoga nidra for you.
one more thing, sir. During meditation, my body slightly tint and vibrate, like forward suddenly, eyes are closed and suddenly it will get this type or backward type. So
No
what
problem.
is
That's
what
good.
is
Very good. That's very good. Actually, what happened? See, inside you, I told already, whenever there is the kind of energy you receive, right? You have inside you something called subtle body. Subtle bodies, astral body is there within you. Of course, there are 7 bodies, but the immediate body which starts vibrating because of cosmic energy is astral body. So the astral body starts vibrating to and fro, or like a very whirling sensation, like a rotating sensation. All this will come. Okay, they are good. They are good experiences. You need to go with it. So don't resist anything. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. It's very helpful.
Yeah. Thank you. Continue. Practice more meditation. I'm telling you in the daytime or night time.
What time should be suggestible? Like
Actually, anytime when you are free, not to be disturbed by any others. That is a good time for meditation. I
after
say
having food, it is okay.
no. After having food means light food, 1 hour gap.
Okay.
1
Stomach
hour
should
gap.
be empty.
Yes, stomach should be almost empty, digested.
Okay.
That's why I say after food 1 hour, and also the right time for meditation is whenever you are not disturbed.
Okay.
You choose the time. I mean, for every person, the time is different. But we say Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta is so excellent to receive more amount of cosmic energy. Then you should have that kind of a habit of waking up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I woke up at 4 o'clock. Okay, every day. So you have that habit, means you can practice. Once you have woke up, I do practice of meditation minimum 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Okay, then I come to this class.
I also wake up at 5 o'clock, then do some yoga, and after that I attend your class.
Very good, very good. Do
The
that.
7-day same because of class. I used to get up late, but now I am getting up early, and then after yoga I am doing the class. And
Very nice. That's a way. You just keep on improving yourself. So the meditation gives you everything. Doesn't matter. Physical life, mental life, everything will be given to you. Then ultimately you become, you'll be celebrating your life all the moment. Worries are there in everybody's life. The tensions and problems are there in everybody's life. Okay. Against all these odds, one is happily living, moment to moment, living in present moment. That is the power of meditation. Okay.
okay, sir.
Thank you. Yes. And I think Srinivas, can you express, Srinivas? So from tomorrow onwards, we'll be allocating little more time for sharing of experiences. Everybody must express yourself. Okay. The reason being, if you express, you will clarify your questions. Second thing, you will also understand. As a master, I will also understand your progress in meditation in these 21 days. Yes. Srinivas, can you express?
One second.
Whenever you are expressing, please make your video available for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a video available. Okay.
Yeah. Please. Yes.
Very helpful. Actually, 1 or 2 days I missed. I could not, but still I picked it up. And today, I really felt the effect of this meditation, and it was so good. And I felt that somehow I am rejuvenated, and then I was feeling very happy from inside.
Oh, great.
I felt that you are really yogi, and then it's only our fortune that we have come into, only for fortunate people who will get this kind of opportunity. And I feel that it's all predetermined, that I got this message and I could join, and then I am able to listen to you. And then I was feeling so happy, and I was completely immersed in it. And that happiness I cannot express. It has to be only felt, actually. So I am so much to you, sir.
It's a really great experience, sir. Really great experience. Yes, thank you. And Varsha, can you talk? Varsha. Fine. So tomorrow onwards, we'll try to keep more time for the sharing of experiences. So thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining this session. Namaste to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Namaste.